Hey, friend. I got five. I got eight. I got slide. I got one. I got two. I got three. Slide. And I got four. I got five. I got six. Nine. I got seven. I got eight. I got nine. I always have to start the live off with music because I have to, like, you know what I'm saying, get myself hyped up or whatever. And plus, I am so happy to be back live, okay? I'm so happy to be back, honey. I was on a roll. I don't like missing, so yeah. Yeah. I'm gonna just give it a little time. Let more people come in. I don't know what happened to friend because now it says zero people. But anyway, it's gonna be all good. I'm very excited about this live, if you can't tell. I'm very, very excited. So this is first of all, random things to discuss before, we really get started. I have decided that for the summer, I want to create me a stack. Okay. I've been seeing some really cute bracelets at Marshall's, like really cute. And so I want to create me a nice stack, but I've been kind of working with what I got. So just this set from Amazon, and then my David Yurman dupe or whatever, and then my fake tattoo. My fake tattoo, y'all. It's backwards to you, but it says Grace though. So yeah. So yeah, so I that's something that I just been thinking about, is that I want to create myself a stack, okay, for summer. Affordable stack, run in and out of Marshalls every now and then, find a little piece. I hate that I didn't get the one that I saw that I really liked, which was like a graduated tennis bracelet. It graduated from the middle out. The box even had a light. It was real nice, but that's okay because we're gonna make that happen. And then, oh, I talked about the fake tattoo. It's a whole package of them. I bought these off of Amazon, and last night, before I headed out, I was like, you know what, I'm gonna do me a little tattoo. I was like, I bought them and I never used them, so did that. I just be over here doing stuff, okay? Like literally be over here doing stuff. So, welcome to Midlife Talk Live. I am Bridget B, and this is Bridget B TV. This is a midlife lifestyle channel, okay? But on Saturdays, we go live and we just discuss all of the things, whatever it is that we want to discuss. Like, it doesn't have to be. Let me do some lighting. Do a little testing with this light right quick. Oh, absolutely not. Okay, so let's try that. Let's try that. So yeah, so we just go live every Saturday at 10 a.m. and we just discuss the things of midlife, what is affecting us, what are we working on, what are we trying to improve, what are we sucking at, what concerns us, health and wellness, beauty, makeup, life, parenting, menopause, dating, whatever it is that we want to talk about, because in midlife, everything affects us. Okay, everything involves us, so we can have an opinion on pretty much everything at this point, so yeah, so that's what we do on Saturdays. We come over here and we discuss, and a lot of what I do too is share new products as well, because I do get a lot of products to try and review. So I share a lot of new products just in hopes that if you're looking for something that you need that might help you, or that would be successful. But today I'm gonna go a little bit step further because I'm going to discuss how you can get free products, because baby, it's not rocket science. I have 1590 subscribers on YouTube. I got about 760 followers on Instagram, and TikTok is barely basically existing. Hey, B Hunt, I hope you're doing well too. My TikTok is basically non-existent at probably about 200 followers. So if I can get free products, then you can get free products too. If you're new here, I'm going to go ahead and give you the disclaimer that I'm coming off of a Jolly Rancher addiction. So every now and then, you might see that I gotta change that light to white because baby, I had the yellow light on because I like the mood of the yellow light better, but it makes my teeth look yellow. So absolutely not. So that's what we do over here. I got a lot of new stuff to share today. I was at like the stuff. Okay, first of all, I'm excited about my latest batch of products, and I think I got one more coming today that I'm even more excited about. But yeah, it's like wow. Wow, your girl been getting blessed, okay? We're also going to talk about my updated makeup routine because in one of the earlier lives when I first started this Midlife Talk Live series, I talked about how basically like after the C19 not wearing makeup, I realized I had to basically trash my whole makeup collection because the stuff was old and I had not been wearing makeup. So I'm slowly rebuilding, being very intentional. I no longer want to have makeup just to be having makeup. I want to have makeup to have options of things to use. And currently, my makeup routine is very simplistic. So I'm not one of those people that does all the things. I actually don't prefer oodles and googles of makeup layered up on my face. I just don't prefer it. And especially when you have mature skin, because I think it makes you look aged to have like a lot of makeup packed up on your face. So my routine is simple and I'm going to share that today because baby, I have discovered, I have discovered, I'm talking about discovered, I have discovered the T of the T of foundation. And if it works for me, hopefully it'll work for you too if that's something that you're actually seeking. So yeah. So what is everybody up to today? Hi. What is everybody up to today? What does everybody have going on this Saturday? It's raining here in St. Louis. I don't have plans because for one, I worked today. I work tomorrow. I'm doing this live. I need to finish my nephew's Easter basket. Hopefully he's not watching, but it don't matter at this point. Tomorrow is Easter. I need to get out and finish his Easter basket, and that's gonna be pretty much it. Probably give me something to eat, which I meant to bring me a banana in here so that I would have something I could bite off of every now and then. So yeah, but anyway. So yeah, so let's get off into these products, y'all. I'm just trying to, cause like, why even wear the necklace if you're not gonna have the necklace sitting right? You know what I'm saying? Like, why even wear it if you're not gonna have it sitting right? So let's get off into reviewing these products, going over the new products that I have received. Uh, Wait a minute, y'all. My daughter texted me. I want to see what it say. Wait a minute. Oh, she said she was just thinking about me. Oh, because I was getting ready to start the live, and I was like, wait a minute, I gotta, because I didn't really talk to her much yesterday or text with her much. So today I was like, wait a minute, before we start this live, I need to reach out to my baby. Okay. So the products. Let's go over the products because I have been enjoying. I can't hate on it. I had an opportunity to try 3 products from a very well-known brand. And let me just hold on. Let me just show you because I can just keep talking, but I got to show you because I really don't know how to explain it. So I had the opportunity to try 3 products by Native. Y'all know Native, that you get all the body washes and stuff like that. Um, Target. I don't know if Walmart sells Native or not, but everybody knows Native, right? Okay, I got a Native body wash, maybe coconut and shea. I don't really remember, sitting in my shower right now. So they have developed a sensitive skin line called the Sensitive Series, and this is their 48-hour hydrating body cream, naturally derived ceramides, plus 2% shea butter, and it's fragrance free. It's fragrance free. Okay. I love having me a body cream on deck. Okay. Because it just is, it's a way for you to kind of moisturize your whole entire body. I love having me a nice tub on deck. Okay. To moisturize my body with. So here it is. Let's turn it upside down. It's thick. It's thick. Because let me tell you something. The thing that always concerns me about any type of sensitive skin, especially if it is a body product like a lotion, a body cream, is that it's not going to be thick enough. It is not going to do what I need it to do. Okay. If it's not thick, then is it really actually moisturizing? You know what I'm saying? So this is, I'm loving it. I actually, even if I'm passing by the jar and I just got done washing my hands doing dishes or whatever, I will stop by the jar and moisturize my hands right quick. So I've been really enjoying it. I'm very, very impressed. I'm impressed with the way it moisturizes. I'm impressed with the thickness of it, of the actual product. And yeah, it does what it needs to do. You know, I can't, it's like, it's damn near perfect. Okay. So if you have sensitive skin and you get frustrated with the idea of buying and trying different body products because you don't know how it's going to affect your skin, then Native got you covered. Native has you covered. Okay. And not only does Native have you covered in this way, they got you covered a little bit more. So let me show you. So I also received the Native. This is from the Sensitive series. This is the Instant Soothing Body Wash, and this is actually in the scent Bare Vanilla. So here we go. I'm trying to make sure y'all can see it, but I'm over here peeking to the side trying to still look. So here it is, and I've used this several times. I really do like it. I like the scent of it. I was just amazed that it was a sensitive skin product with a fragrance. Now, I have purchased, because I generally only buy free and clear washing powder or laundry detergent. And I did notice that they started making free and clear versions with a little scent to it. So I shouldn't be surprised, but I kind of was. It smells good. It's not heavy. It's not a heavy vanilla. So if you're looking for that, you know, get down with the get down body wash that's gonna have you popping out smelling big vanilla, no, this is not gonna do that. This is gonna give you an opportunity to use a body wash that will that works well for sensitive skin, and it'll give you a little twinge of a scent. Okay, it'll give you a little twinge. I like it. I've used it. I liked it. My daughter was home for spring break. She used it. She liked it. So it's fine by me. It's actually gonna go in my shower. I don't know. In a minute, I'm gonna have too many body washes in my shower, so we'll see. But anyway, we'll see. But in addition to which, I also received this, the last one. This is from the Sensitive series as well. This is the 48-hour hydrating body lotion, and it is in the scent Bare Coconut. So I received this one too, and I have used it. I really like this. I'm a vanilla fan as well as a coconut fan. The scent, but it's gotta be right. But I did like this, so it smells really, really good. Like I would say with this lotion, the scent is even greater than what it is in the body wash. But yeah, I've been enjoying these, and then knowing I'm okay. I would not say that I have sensitive skin, but I do have eczema. I developed eczema after the age of 50. Crazy life that we live, okay? But I have it in certain patches. So the whole rest of my body will not be affected, but then I'll just have like a patch of eczema. So I don't really like have to have sensitive skin products in that way, but I appreciate that Native created a sensitive skin series so that people who have a great concern about sensitive skin can partake in the fragrance revolution, you know. So I've enjoyed all three of the products, I must say, like literally no issue with them. I thought that they are all very nice and moisturizing. And so yeah, I think that's a good thing. And I'm glad that they came up with that for people who have sensitive skin that would like to indulge from time to time. I feel like I drug that out way too long. I feel like I drug that out way too long, but I did just because simply of how impressed I am with the products and them being for sensitive skin. Okay. I said that 1,000 times, but I just want to be clear. So my healthy hair journey continues. I'm off track a little bit right now because I'm overdue for a deep condition. But the good news is that because I've been taking good care of my hair, I've been able to kind of stretch out that deep condition and just put it back up. My hair is long enough now to where I put it up in the little mini pineapple thing or whatever with the band and stuff. So I've been able to stretch it out a little bit because I can do a little bit more, but it's time, okay? And I received a brush from Goody, and this is called Style Boost. It's for all hair types, and it's a detangling brush. It's a detangling brush. Um, I just got off into detangling brushes. Why? I don't know. I guess because I come from the era of wide tooth combs. You know what I'm saying? And that basically being the thing that you would use to detangle your hair. But I know when natural hair became a really big thing for us, there were certain brushes that were known to be good for detangling. I never purchased them because I found it to be overpriced, but I this is the second brush that I've received, and I must say that the brush is the new wave. Okay, having a detangling brush is the new wave. So it's just a good look at it. One thing I always pay attention to with the brushes, now that this is my second one that I'm trying, I pay attention to the comfortability of the handle. Like, because I'm the one that's going to have to be still moving this through my hair. That is very 4C. Okay. Moving it through there, moving it through. But yeah, so I'm excited and I will be using this for my next deep condition, which needs to happen very, very soon. So, yeah, got the brush. I've been excited lately about any hair products that I receive because I know what I'm trying to do. Okay, so I've been very, very excited. Okay, I'm trying to think, how should I do this? Oh my God. Okay, well, let's talk about this product because I love when I get a good luxury product. Okay, I love, and I have one more on the way. I'm so excited. So this is why we're going to discuss how you can get free products too, because I get things like this. Hey, lady, how you doing? What's going on in your world? So I get excited when stuff like this happens. But yeah, so let's just get into it because I think I'm gonna go ahead and open it up too. So I received the Armani Cremonera. This is a remodeling cream. It's basically a face cream. I need to read up on it a little bit more. I don't have my glasses, but let's open it up. We gonna open it up. So here it is. It's giving full size. It's giving full size, guys. I mean, look at the box. It's giving full size, and I'm gonna open it up here with y'all. So because I literally received it the other day and I did not open it. I did see a picture of the container, and it looks like it's tea. Looks like it's tea. You know what? When you get a certain age, and I think it's just from the women that inspired me as I was coming up. I would always pay attention to the things that they had on their dresser. I would always pay attention to what they had on their nightstand. Because, baby, let me tell you something. A good queen is going to have a fully loaded nightstand. Okay? Fully loaded. I mean, each one of them got something different on there, but whatever it is that she loves. And I'm very much a bedside table girl. I was just looking at mine this morning and I was like, wow, I need to do something. Like maybe I need a little box that can contain everything because I have so many little things right there next to me. But I love a queen with a good bedside table, a good dresser situation, a little Estee Lauder Lancome stack. You hear me? I love it. So this is what this product reminds me of, is basically what I'm gonna say. This is what this product reminds me of. And so here we go. They did they big one. Look at that. Look at that. That is so, see, depending on who you ask, packaging, okay, I care more about the product inside than I do the packaging all day, every single time. Because don't give me no pretty package and then what's inside that I'm going to be using, taking chances on, putting it on my face and whatnot, and then it's trash. No, make sure the inside is as good as the outside. But generally, I will say that with premier luxury type products, especially skincare products and stuff like that, the inside be just as good as the outside. Okay, so here we go. We got the top off. Here we go. We have more packaging. More packaging. I know it's nice, ain't it, girl? Oh, I dropped the little top. It's gone, y'all. It's down there. And then here's the product. So, a lot of packaging with like a little product. Oh, you know what? I'm finna ask. I'm finna try this question. And then I'm gonna put my oh, I can't answer it. I'm gonna answer it. Hold on. Hold on, y'all. There we go. There we go. I can't pull all nighters no more. I can't pull, I put a Q&A up there. I can't pull all nighters no more. I literally try. There are some nights where I just be feeling good and I'm like, I'm gonna stay up late. I know it feel like I switched topics, but I decided to put the Q&A up there. And I'll be like, I want to stay up late tonight. You know, it just feels so good and sneaky, and you know what I'm saying? And I cannot do it. I end up falling over to the side. But yeah, so it's a lot of packaging. This is glass. This is glass. This is glass, okay? But a lot of packaging for a little product. Let's smell it. Baby Ruru, you look so beautiful. Well, thank you very much. Thank you very much. So it has no smell to it that I'm able. Oh, it's thick, y'all. It's thick. It's thick. Like I was expecting to put my hand in here and my finger would sink in, but no, it's very thick. And you know what? This feel like this a refillable situation, which, because I think this comes out. But anyway, here's the product, y'all. Here's the product. So it's real creamy, nice and thick. Um, yeah. So I gotta figure out, is this like a night cream? Is this like, I gotta figure out what it actually is, you know, because I'm not really sure. But it's called a remolding cream. So when I get all of that figured out, LOL, I have the same thoughts some days. I make it further than others. I know. It just be so sad. Like I'll wake up I'll wake up at, you know, 2, 3 in the morning. My computer, my laptop still open because I'm, you know, really getting ready to research me something in the bed. And, you know, I have a couple of Jolly Ranchers laying there. And it's just sad. It's like I can't, it's one of those sad realities that it's like, I really can't stay up late like that. Maybe I should try more like when I have an unbusy weekend and I know I've had a chance to really rest. Maybe I'll try to stay up late or whatever. So I don't know. I'm trying to move that off to the side, honey. Move it off to the side. So yeah, since this is like a new product, I'll give updates on this. But yeah, I was excited. I was excited. I was excited to receive that. Okay, I was excited. So, okay. So, rebuilding my makeup collection because I basically had to start from scratch. I had some old Lancome foundation, baby, that I wore somewhere one day. And when I got a chance to look at myself, I said, what in the heck? Looked a mess. Looked a mess. It looked like an old lady with old makeup packed on her face. So I was like, okay, yeah, gotta go. So I had to start over, and it's so hard with foundation because here's the thing. I got you know how you go to like Ulta or Sephora and they'll get you matched with the foundation, and I did that one time, and it was my first like decent foundation when I got off into makeup was Smashbox, and so I got matched. And I remember the lady telling me, you have a very red undertone, so we're going to try this color. So I literally stuck with that. I done stuck with that all these years. But then it's like when I would try to go match a foundation, I try to go with the ones that had a red undertone, and it would never work. I was like, what's going on? So my first trollop, is there a spatula? No, that was it was like a top. It was a top. They should have put a spatula in there though. Here it is. see. It was like the little top, but that would have been nice. I'll look around after the live is over to make sure. But yeah, it would have been nice because I'm also currently using some collagen iPad things. Remember those Mediheal collagen things that I showed you in the pink square thing? Well, I actually bought the actual eye patches. And it comes with a spatula for you to like smooth it out. My Korean skincare products, the moisturizer comes with a spatula for you to distribute and things like that. So I that would have been a nice little like extra thing if they could have done that. It would have been nice, but it's nothing. It's not there. I think it would have been good for a premier product like this. So let me show y'all the first foundation. Good morning, Sunny. Let me show y'all the first foundation that I bought in an attempt to try to get back. You know what I'm saying? Like, okay, well, let's get some foundation on the rolls. Cause if you go somewhere and you want to put on makeup, you ain't gonna have nothing to put on. Literally ain't have no foundation. So the first one that I tried was this Morphe. Now, this is the reason why I'm talking about the color and the red undertone and all that. This is called, I should have brought my glasses, y'all. I can't see it. It's called light something. It's called light form. Okay. Luminous. Do it say luminous? Anyway, I can't see it. It's called light form. That's all I can tell you. I don't know. Can y'all see it? Because I sure can't. Okay, there we go. It's hydrating. I like that. Okay. So I was trying to find this because it was on sale for like $10 at Ulta, like after Christmas. So I was like, okay, well, this is a good way to start. I like the brand. I like Morphe, and they had a lot nice color range. So I said, let me try this. It's only $10. It's not a big investment. Might have been $12, not really sure. So as I was trying out the different, I got a little drip going on there. So I'm just let you see that. So as I was trying out the colors that I thought that would work for me because they had warm undertones, they were too dark and they were too red. I do get kind of pale in the wintertime, but I consider myself to just be brown. You know what I'm saying? Like brown, like simple brown, not overly complicated brown, like, right? So I had, and this happened to me with the Lancome too. So I had to, the Lancome, I got the right color. It was perfect, but I had to keep going down on the shades. And I was like, what is going on? So I had to end up going down to this shade, which very much does not, to me, look like it would be my shade. You know, it just doesn't. I'm going to put it on the back of my hand and not right here because I'm like lighter right here. So I'm going to put it right here. I ain't got nothing to, do I want to make a mess like this? I don't know if I even want to make a mess like this. Let's just do a little bit, not much. So it works. It works. I know you probably see, you could see it, right? Can you see it? Like it works. Don't get me wrong. With this, what I have to do is I have to contour because I have to bring the color back into my face because to me, this is yellow. To me, this is yellow. And I don't have a yellow undertone. I was told I have a red undertone. It's close enough to where I'll work with it. But baby, let me tell you something. I done found the #1 stunner foundation that works well for me. Literally. So Morphe gonna kind of be off to the side a little bit because I have discovered something that is, I'm just impressed. But I did want to let y'all know that I, did get this. Like this was my first try. Not a bad one. Just lighter than what I thought and kind of leaves me slightly looking too light, but I do know how to bring the color back into my face with this. But yeah, I don't know. But baby, let me tell y'all something. I hope it's in here. Okay, let me tell y'all something. So let's talk about this product right here, baby. I need a napkin. I need a Kleenex. I need that's how I felt, because once I was told that, I come from the fashion fair era, so I don't know what they was telling us at the fashion fair counter. Then let's just skip a whole period of even wearing makeup, and then I get back all like it's off and on, off and on. Then I get back into makeup. Oh, you got warm undertone. Smashbox was fire. Now I'm gonna say that the Smashbox was fire, but I just have trouble matching foundations, and maybe I'm a person that just needs to go into the store and do it and not be looking for deals online and trying. But also, I get to try products, so I have to get stuff figured out. Let me go get a Kleenex, y'all. Hold on, because I can't. I'm not gonna be able to do this here. Not gonna be able to do this, and I can grab my water while I'm at it. I was trying for y'all not to see my see my shorts or whatever. So first of all, this is part of the problem, but I'm getting ready to, because it's also part of the solution. So a while back, I received this Laura. Maybe if I turn it this way, I received this Laura Mercier. And I think this is some kind of, y'all. I'm gonna have to look at it with y'all because I do not have my pure canvas primer, and it's in some kind of shade. It's luminous. Okay, I'm gonna just tell y'all that. See, look, it's coming out because the top is broke. Anyway, this Laura Mercier primer is luminous. Okay, it's something wrong with the product. Like, I guess I received it like this to where this is cut, so the product is just coming out and I have to try to work with it. But I love it so much that I work with it, right? Okay, so let me stop talking crazy and let's get to the point. So the point is that I had kind of decided, I was like, you know what? I think I want a stick foundation. And the reason why I decided that is because I don't wear makeup that much. So I was like, a stick foundation to be like swoop, 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 blend, 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 and call it a day. Like, I don't want to have to go through, using my little tray and, putting it on there and then get my beauty blender moist and then don't, no, stick foundation. So hi, my name is Brooke. It's my birthday today. Can I have a shout out? Happy birthday! Happy birthday. So, anyway, let me try to get back on track. Wait a minute, y'all, because I'm getting excited. Because I'm excited. I cannot believe that I have made this discovery when it comes to foundation. I just can't believe it. And the way that I know that makeup brands and makeup lines work, it's gonna go away. And so it just makes me so emotional. So I decided to go on a mission for a stick foundation. I received a lot of because I asked around and I got a lot of good recommendations. One of them was Danessa Myricks, which I would love to try very, very soon. But I decided to keep it affordable because I was like, you just trying it, right? Baby, let me tell y'all something. Let me get it lined up. This Lifter Sticks by Maybelline, and I've used Maybelline foundations before. I actually like Maybelline foundation. Fit Me Matte and Poreless in brown sugar, I think. Love. Used it for a while, okay? Really like it. But here's the thing. This Maybelline Lifter Stick, okay? This Maybelline Lifter Stick is an all-purpose stick. It can be a foundation, a concealer, and then it has like a third purpose that I cannot remember. I got it in the shade 65. So here it is. I'm bringing stuff too close to the camera and it's getting blurry. So here it is. And baby, the first time I used it, I was like, so when they say lifter stick, do they mean that it like lift your face? Because literally it transformed my face. I'm not gonna try it right now. I had it on last night, okay, but I'm not gonna try it right now. But it literally, like, my face looked like it was lifted. It had a beautiful natural finish to it. Not matte. It's not matte, but you can matte it out with your powder. You can matte it out with your spray, which I do have a spray that I'm going to share before this is all said and done. You can matte it out with your spray, but the finish is, I posted a picture in community, so when this live is over, you can go over there, and I have on a makeup look with the stick. And it goes up and down, you get about this much product, I say. I mean, I've used some, but I got about this much left, as you can see. Yeah, it's fire. It's fire. So right now in my Amazon cart, I actually have um the lighter shade and I have a darker shade, because what I'm gonna do, because this process is so immaculate, that I will put this on my face, then I'm gonna contour, and then I'm gonna highlight, and then just blend the whole thing out. It's fire, and it's $9.99, y'all. It's fire. I love this because, again, mature skin, if you got oily skin, I get it, right? I got a solution for you. But if you have oily skin, I get it. Even if your skin is mature, if it's oily, you don't buy into like a lot of luminosity natural look, because you want to hold a look. I got something for you though. You want to hold the look, right? You're not concerned about that. But if you are dry skin, normal skin, maturing skin, and you just want to have a fresh look, y'all, this stuff is so fire. I can't even say enough about it, because it's just that fire. Like it's I love it. I love it. I'm dedicated. I do the Laura Mercier, and the Laura Mercier, that luminous primer probably got something to do with it too. But I do that, and then I do this, and then I blend. I need to clean my makeup brushes, so don't judge me. Then I just moisturize. I give this a quick spritz of water, and then I just tap it all in. Oh my God, I am so impressed. I'm impressed. So because I know that product lines change and stuff like that, I'm gonna go ahead and get my under eye, my lighter color, my darker color, and probably another one of these, so that way I'll be cool. And then if they stop making it after that, that's fine. I'll just move on to something else. But I want to ride this wave while it's available, because uh yes, yeah, do it now. Okay, before you go, I'm gonna tell you this. I got it in my cart on Amazon, because I just happened to check and see that Amazon had it. It's $9.99. So compare the price, whatever. But I don't know, where did I get this from? Walgreens? I really don't remember, but I might think it was Walgreens, because I was like, child, I'm finna find a stick foundation. I walked in there and looked up and down the little one makeup wall and found the color. I thought that worked. Y'all, it's fire. It's fire. It's fire. Remember back in the day, our mothers and our grandmothers, they wore cream foundations. They didn't really a lot of time wear liquid foundations. They wore cream foundations because, again, fashion fur, right? Had them looking slick as grease by the time church was over, right? But I do remember the way that it made their skin just look really like smooth, and this kind of gives me that, but not so much, but baby, I'm in love. I'm in love. I'm talking about, okay, I'm gonna move on, because I could just like keep going on and on and on and on and on and on and on, but I'm gonna stop, because I literally love it. Now, I'm gonna show you this before I show you my final issue, and then we're gonna talk about how you can get free products to try. Because, again, like I said, it is not rocket science. It's just all about putting yourself in the game if it's something that you really want. Okay, so for my oily skin people who is like, baby, summer coming, listen. Okay, I received the Juvia's Place Ready, Set, and Sealed Primer. Okay, I'm gonna bring this back because the light is like, wow. So this is what it looks like. It's very much giving aerosol can. Okay, it's very much giving aerosol can. The primers that I use are usually more liquidy. Like Urban Decay All Nighter is gonna be my number one stunner primer for life. Okay, but I've been using this Elf Stay All Night Microfine Setting Mist, and this works good. It's good for a person that don't wear a lot of makeup. This works fine. But you see, this is more like liquidy because it has this type of spray. This is more like what they say primer actually is, hairspray for the face. This is what this is giving. I'm here to say that it sets the face. It sets the face. It sets the face, and it's gonna set the face for a long while. I had my makeup look on for 3 hours, and when I came back home, I don't have oily skin, no, but I can have breakthrough oil sometimes. But it looked like I had just put my makeup on. Like it had not shifted, it had not changed, nothing happened. So when I saw how this performed, let me show, because it sprays like a hairspray now. See, it sprays like a hairspray, and I think that was a little shocking to me at first. I'm actually going to do a short of this because I filmed it all last night while I was getting ready. um yeah, it sprays like a hairspray, and it was kind of like, wow, whoa, because it's like you spray it and it's over. Whereas with the other primers that I use, they more so leave your face looking a little wet before it does its final set or whatever. I use a handheld fan for that as well. But this was just a different experience. And that's how I knew. I was like, yeah, for my oily skin girlies, women, oily skin women, okay? Y'all don't want to get too far off into the deep, okay? For my oily skin women, if you are concerned about summer, I thought about summer brides when I tried this product. I was like, baby, because the face gonna be set. It's not, it's not. And even if you have a long day, it's really hot and you got really oily skin, I'm feeling like a application of this every now and then, with maybe get you some little oil blotter papers, and I think you're gonna be in there. Yeah, yeah. The only thing for normal skin people, if you got dry skin, this is ultra matte. This is a ultra matte finish. So that's the other thing. This is not a matte. It's not a semi matte. This is an ultra matte. So yeah, the only thing that slightly concerned me, and I think that if I just needed to set my face, I would just do a quick woo woo and not be like shh, just do a little quick woo woo and be done, was that I was concerned that my face might start looking too dry, because again, I have normal skin. So I was like, oh, but yeah, if my bad, what color did you say you have? I got 65. I got 60. But anyway, yeah, this it's in my repertoire. It's in my repertoire. It's gonna be there. But yeah, I got 65. Yeah. So I think currently in my cart I got 75 for the contour, and I think I got 55. I think I got 60 in there too. I think I got 55 for the under eye, and I think I got 62 because I was like, I think 60 might actually be a good color for overall foundation for me. But yeah, I got 65. I'm gonna try to get it out this light so you can see a little bit better the color of it. But yeah, wow. I just really feel blessed that I made this discovery, especially as a woman on a budget. Um, that's like, I told y'all I gotta come out this homebody mode a little bit for spring, summer. So that's what this process is about. Like, let's start back putting on some makeup. Let's, you know what I'm saying? Figure out what we gonna do with this hair. Let's do all of those things. And so I'm glad that I got me a little quick one too. And then these two together for summer. If I have any concerns about being sweaty, oily, or whatever, this gonna get me through. This what my summer looking like, y'all. This what my summer looking like right here. So yeah. So okay, we had some things that failed, but that's okay. So I received a foundation to try, and I was so excited. I was so excited. Because again, I'm in that mode and I'm like, oh, yes, definitely want to try hair products, definitely want to try skincare products, definitely want to try a foundation. Okay. But when I received the offer to try it, I noticed that normally in the email, they'll give you the shades, like pick your shade before you even go into the app or the website so you'll know which one. But it was only 3 shades and you couldn't see the color. And I went online to try to find out the colors, but because this product had not been released yet, it is released now, they didn't have the colors. Okay. Oh, Let me tell you something. My daughter car, Sony said her daughter's car repair estimate is $7,000. I literally be praying over praying over that car because I was like, we need to at least make it through these 4 years or so, because this is the car that she's going to be using, baby. I tried my best. I whined and I to her daddy like, I don't want her on that highway in that little bitty car. I want her to have another car. I did my best, baby. And he was like, yeah, nah, she gonna be all right. She gonna be all right. We'll do something if we need to do something. But she gonna be all right. And thank God she is making it. But $7,000. That's a new car. You might as well just get another car. $7,000. Yeah. And even if I don't know nobody business, I'm just talking, right? Because I know nobody's business, literally and on purpose. Don't know nobody's business. Please understand that I don't know nobody's business on purpose. All right. uh Even if you have to borrow for that repair, I would borrow and go get something else. I would borrow and go get something else. But I don't know. You know what? My brother, he gets his cars fixed, and it doesn't matter what it takes because he has the mindset, and I do understand. Trust me, I understand. He has the mindset that if I have cars that all I got to do is the maintenance, put gas in them, and taxes and license and whatnot, I'd rather get that fixed than to go get a car note. So he gets his cars fixed. He gets engines dropped, transmissions dropped, and everything because he has two cars, and that kind of helps too because he can toggle back and forth, which is actually inspiring, influencing me that to have two cars because yeah, especially when it's just you and you're independent and you got people to lean on, but you know what I'm saying, you want to kind of shake and move on your own or whatever. I know I would have dropped Sony. I probably would have been crying and everything, but woo, but you know what, you will be blessed for in the situation just like everybody else is. I remember when I came. I remember that too, friend. I remember that too. But yeah, friend, wait a minute, y'all. Leo, this Leo type business right here. Old determined ass. Old determined ass, folks. Okay. And then we gonna talk about this Anastasia Beverly Hills Foundation after this. We gonna talk about it after this. So I hope I can tell. Can I tell this? I'm getting back to it, friend, because I was like, nah, forget all this. You know what I'm saying? Being out on the limb, don't know what you gonna do, worry, concerned. I don't even care. It could be two beaters. You know what I'm saying? They give me two beater cars. I discovered that on Lemonade, beater cars. I was like, oh, this is so exciting. A car of little responsibility. If something happened to that motherfucker, you just let it go and start over again. But nevertheless, one day I had dropped my daughter off at school. I was heading back home. And this one right here, in the chat, April, the Leo, called me and was like, a very independent woman, honey, very independent out of necessity. I take a lot of my independence lessons from her because she's a person that does everything on her own, okay? Nobody to lean on, everything. So I be like, okay, so yes, note, always have a hospital bag ready, put extra underwear, a blanket, a book, and your phone charger. Now it's a new day, so now add headphones, some Tylenols. Like, I take notes off of her because of the way she operates as a very extremely independent person with very few people to lean on. Not gonna tell your business like that. But anyway, I done dropped my daughter off at school one day, and then she called me. And so I'm like, okay, hey, hello, good morning. Take a bath, take your shower, baby. I remember I had bronchitis one time, and I was like, okay, I gotta get my bag. Okay. Took my shower first. I said, I gotta take this shower. This is what I got from her. I said, let me go take my shower. Packed my bag, my blanket, my book, my charger, and I headed on down to Barnes, baby. Here I was miserable, but again, you see what I'm saying? This is something that I learned from her. So let me get to the story. So I'm driving back. She called, hey friend. She huffing and puffing. I could hear a little wind in the background. I'm walking up to the this car place up here because I'm finna get me a car. And I was like, okay, I knew which car place she was talking about. Then I was thinking about where she lived. Well, don't get me wrong, it ain't impossible. You know what I'm saying? Nothing is impossible. But I was like, no, 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 you walking. I don't remember if it was cold that day or hot, but whatever. I was like, absolutely not. And I swerved and I went and found her, and then I dropped her off and she went and got her car. And she was like, okay, I'm good now. But I was like, girl, you should have. You need all that food, baby. Baby. Really, now it's I utilize Barnes West as well because I figure like this: if I can jump on 270 and just get down the highway, jump off on Olive. I've been to that emergency room 3 times, once for myself, once for my mother, and once for my daughter, and that motherfucker was empty. It was empty. It was empty, y'all. It was empty. And so I was like, yeah, this is the lick right here. This is the lick. Because, baby, don't nothing unnerve me more about an emergency room than going in there and being sick, okay? And watching people sit up and hug and kiss and get snacks and talk on the phone. The last time I went to the emergency room and I sat there and started crying, no, was that my daughter or was that me? Baby, it was a man up in there walking back and forth singing. Baby, I melted into nothing. Do you hear me? I melted into nothing. I was like, I can't. Like, I thought this was for sick people. Like, what's going on? Barnes ER pick me up on Old House Ferry. Yes, you was making your way to Dunn Road. You was making your way there. I was like, absolutely not. So I took her to the dealership and she got her car. But me knowing her the way I know her, she would have made it there all the way and made that happen for us. It happened for herself, okay? But yeah, that's just a funny memory. That's just a funny memory about her. But y'all, let's talk about this foundation right quick so I can go ahead and tell you how you get, if this is something that you're interested in, I would say get you a pen and paper, or if your phone or tablet is available for notes, because I'm gonna be spilling off some information. So I got the opportunity to try this Anastasia Beverly Hills Impeccable Blurring Second Skin Matte Foundation. I had to choose a tone, a color, because they didn't have no color. They didn't have the shades for you to see. So I got 11 in. Okay, I got 11 in. When I got this box and I opened it up, I could not believe what my eyes were seeing. Nice packaging. Nice packaging. Wait a minute, I can't get it out. This is the foundation. This is the foundation. Now, this is the foundation. Hold on. Just in case you feel unclear about anything. Hold on. Let's make it pop. Wait a minute. I don't want to squirt it at y'all. That's the color. Can you see the color? That's the color. Wait a minute. That's the color. That's the color. That's the color. That's the color. The color is fudge. The color is called fudge. Now, what I'm going to say, that I wish I had had a little water for this brush, but that's okay because these brushes need to be cleaned. What I am going to say is I want to give my props to Anastasia Beverly Hills for doing a doggone thing with the color range, okay? Because clearly they have. We can't even deny them with this shade right here. We can't deny them. With this shade, we cannot deny them. You wrong. You wrong. We could not deny giving Anastasia Beverly Hills their props for the color range, okay? I had even considered, I was like, okay, well, maybe, let's see here. Let's see. It should be a little bit still on her. It is. See it right there. I had even considered like Could I contour with it? Like, could I? Wait a minute, y'all. Wait a minute, y'all. Hold on. So now I gotta find something to blend this out. Could I contour? Could I maybe contour myself? But I think it's even too dark for that. Cause I'm already having like pale issues. You know what I'm saying? So I think it's too dark for that. Look at it. Look at it. Look. Look, y'all. Yeah, so I don't know. Friend, you know anybody that got a makeup kit? They might want to add a nice little shade to their makeup kit or whatever. Let me know because this is a nice product. And like I said, I'm gonna give them they props for okay, it could be blended out. It's too dark though. It's just too dark. I'm sorry. Maybe if I had on some foundation, but it make me look like I got extreme cheekbones. But yeah, if you know anybody that has or I don't know, if anybody, my friend April works in the entertainment business, so she knows people that do, makeup and stuff like that. So I was just like, if somebody wants to add a shade range to their kit, let me know because I got them covered. So yeah, so I was so upset. I was like, oh my God, I really wanted to, I was excited because I was like, oh, I'm going to get to add the Anastasia Beverly Hills to my repertoire and I'm trying to build my makeup collection. So you know how excited I was about that. Okay. And then I'm wiping it off. So I was like, wow. So I don't know how I'm going to review it. Because I think it might also require a social media post, but I'll get something figured out. It's basically gonna have to be reviewed from the perspective of it's the wrong shade. But I'm gonna try to work with it. It's gonna have to be from that perspective because I don't know what I'm gonna do. So let's talk about if you would like to receive free products to review or even create content. It is very much possible. It is very, very much possible. I have received oh, and it's dark brown. Okay, well we'll see. If friend ain't got nobody, I'll keep because I even summer is coming and I love my summer color, baby. I love my summer tan. Like I literally start getting depressed September, October. I can see the paleness um coming back to me because I love when my skin tans in the summer. So it could work. It could work. It could work. It might work, y'all. I don't know. I'm gonna see though. I'm gonna see. Oh, I put it on some more. Wait, I was supposed to be blending. I was supposed to be blending. Oh Lord, I done put some more on, y'all. Lord. Okay, well that's okay. We all right. We all right. Cause we all cool with each other. So at least I think we are. It's all right. It's all right. So anyway, check it out. You can receive free products to review. This is a whole industry, okay? Content creation has levels to it, okay? And these companies use different categories of marketing to launch products, to speed up the sale of products, all the way up to I've even been part of campaigns where I had to buy the product and then review it and then they reimbursed me. Now, the only reason that you would have to have somebody do that is if you were trying to raise your sales of the product, okay? I've received products where I just had to do a review. I've received products where I had to do a review on Ulta or Sephora or Walmart or Target. I've received products where they wanted me to create content, a reel or a TikTok or whatever. Um, but 2026 has been good to me when it comes to products. And, I have to thank God because literally, like, y'all know I'll be off and on with this YouTube thing, like easily, no problem, because it's not really a priority for me because it's always so many other priorities going on. But I think at the beginning of the year, I was like, okay, so if you gonna do something, either you want to do something or either you don't want to do something. So if you're gonna do it, let's go ahead and, you know, talk to the man upstairs about it. And I just asked him to bring me opportunities, and y'all, since these lives have started, y'all see how many products I have shared. These are all products that I have received, and I don't have a big subscriber count on YouTube. I don't have a lot of followers on Instagram, and I don't have a lot of followers on TikTok. So this is the reason why I'm saying these companies have different levels of marketing. Okay, so they're willing to give away free product to get the word out about the product because they expect for their incoming to be greater than what they gave away. Okay, then you have some that will pay people, and I've been paid to do content before. It's not a regular thing for me because in order to get paid, you do have to have a certain number of followers, a certain amount of traction, insights have to be up there or whatever, and I'm just not there with that right now. But what I did decide to do at the beginning of the year, I said, okay, so if we're going to receive the products, we need to leverage the receipt of the products. So I leverage it with the brand. I leverage it in making content so that I have content to actually make and things to share. It gives me a direction for my brand, which I'm loving. 2026 has just been about self care, beauty, hair, skin, taking care of us because it's important. Okay. So I try to leverage the free products that I receive so that it can, end up turning into something else. Okay. And I say some brands are not appreciative. They probably have too many people posting content about their products, so they can't acknowledge all of it. But I have had brands acknowledge me, and I have found that when I do a content creation type of review or upload, some kind of way it catapults me into an algorithm. So then I'll start receiving messages in my email. But if I noticed this today because y'all know I wasn't live last weekend, I didn't have that much content. I had other things to deal with or whatever, so I couldn't be here. So I noticed like the activity in my email and whatnot. Hey V, the activity in my email had been low, but once I start creating, it'll kind of start causing that to happen. So there's something to note. So, okay, if you want to receive free products to try, I'm going to give you a couple of sites, but one of them I want you to sign up for is Influencer. 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 If you Google it, and even if you roundabout get it right, it should come up. Their logo is a purple with a little I with the dot on it, like, very simple. Okay, sign up on that site. They have an app. I would totally suggest getting the app. I don't even think you can do that much on the site. I would totally suggest getting the app, create a profile, add your socials. You can review products that you're currently using, that you like, that you want to spread the word about. You could join different circles. So, like, I currently belong to a mature skin circle, like based off of your interests, I guess. And then once you get yourself active on the app, get it all set up, you'll start receiving notification pop-ups that says, are you a match? And then you want to open that up. They're going to ask you a series of questions. They've tightened up the way that they give out products, but that's cool because I also got overwhelmed with products like towards the end of last year. And I said, going into the new year, I want to be more intent about the products that I accept. I don't want to just accept anything, okay? I want to be more intent, more aligned, because it just makes it easier. So that's the reason why I started accepting the hair, the skin, makeup, stuff like that. So you'll receive those notifications to try different products. Okay, cool. Sign up for that. Okay, this is the next one that you want to sign up for. They've been inactive, but they are getting ready to pop back out, and it's called Buzz Bit, not Buzz, not Buzz. It's called Biz Agent. It's something like BZZ AGENT or BZZZAGENT. I'll do a community post after all of this that'll bring it all together so you'll have a good reference point. I have received Tom Ford lip gloss from Biz Agent. I have received Laura Mercier. I have received not Rare Beauty, but what's the other one that's Bare Minerals. I've received Bare Minerals from Biz Agent. So they really do a lot of times offer some really good branded products. Like I said, they've been inactive, but I've been looking at their posts lately and they are getting ready to pop again. They are letting you know. They are letting you know that many beauty products are getting ready to come. So sign up for that. I don't have the app. I think I just operate through, the site, or they email me if any opportunities come up, and I just kind of operate like that. I don't think there's an app, but check into it. Um that okay. Next one is going to be later influence. Later influence. And I think that I shared this in a story before, but you would have to follow me on IG and be looking at the stories to know that. Later influence. Now, later influence has money making opportunities, but they also have product review type opportunities. And I have tried through later. I've tried Laura Geller makeup. I've tried Rolaids. I've tried vitamins. I've tried different things or whatever. And even through Influencer, right now I'm still using a big thing of washing powder that I received. So it's not just makeup and beauty. I've tried the bathroom. I don't know if you ever paid attention when I do content like around about my bathroom and I have like this white over the toilet thing. I got that from Influencer. I got an espresso coffee pot from Influencer. So this is just an example of the type of things that you can get. So later influence. I say with later, and again, I don't know because I don't have a big following, but with later, same thing. You go on there, you sign up, you add your socials. It's a little bit more involved than the previous two sites that I mentioned, but get on there and then just look through the campaigns. Like I said, it's a little bit more work. Like when I signed up for later, I was like, wow, this is like really getting into content creation territory because um some campaigns that I will apply for, they actually want you to tell them, like, so what is your plan? What are you gonna, how are you gonna show this product? What's your script gonna be? It'll get like that. So I would say if you consider yourself an aspiring creator, later is a good site to get on. Okay. It's a good site. Now, it's others, but we gonna stop there. Okay. Because that's enough, right? That's really honestly enough. I would also highly suggest that you follow these companies on social media because you want to be in the mix of when they post. One thing that I do when they post something that I think that I like, or they, even if they just give a sneak peek, like we got beauty products coming, I comment, ready, send me that. I'm interested. Yeah. In my makeup era. Yeah, I always I don't comment like that. I don't comment like that, y'all, but you get what I'm saying. I always comment. I follow them and I comment. If they start talking about campaigns, we got new products coming, summer is coming, we got a new perfume, can't let you see it yet. Anything, I've got Burberry perfume. Like, I'm just saying, follow them and you welcome V. Oh, V. I'm rooting for V so hard because I love what she does. It don't cost me a thing to talk about another woman and that I love what she does, and I know that it will help not just other women but other people. Okay, let me just give y'all a scenario and you try it for yourself, and then you know what I'm saying. So sometimes what I do in the morning, I like to set vibes for myself in the morning and at night, but what I've been doing in the morning is sometimes I will, like, all the lights are off in my living room, kitchen, dining room area because it's morning time. You know what I'm saying? I'm not getting ready to be up there, but I put me on a good V's authenticity video. I one with the ocean. It's more than one now with the ocean. It's just the ocean. It's not nothing else, and I put that on. I turn the lights out. I light a candle. I make my coffee. You know what I'm saying? And I put it on in my room too. Don't get me wrong, but I do it up there because as I go back and forth throughout the day, that's what I get to see. You know what I'm saying? Like I go warm my coffee up. I'm gonna go see what I want to eat for lunch. I want to go grab a snack. I want to go to the door and get a package. That's what I get to experience. It's just a stress-free situation. You know what I'm saying? It's just very relieving. It's very calming. It's very, and everybody don't like calm. So I get it. But I'm just saying, if you like to put that type of stuff up on your TV, get off into V's authenticity because she does that. Okay. And now I learned about the play mix thing. So I just click play mix and then it'll just keep the V's authenticity going back to back. So anyway, follow those companies that I mentioned: Influencer, BuzzFeed, Later Influence. Follow them on social media, interact with them on social media. Now, don't think I'm weird, but I'm just telling y'all, it's almost like you have to get yourself in the mix of things. I notice if you watch YouTube like I watch YouTube and you see those surveys that come up on the TV, if I look at that survey and I see brands that I like or that I want to try or that I have tried or that I go ahead and participate in the survey because they know who I am. This is connected to the internet, which is connected to me, which is connected to. So it's just all about, oh, you are more than welcome, V. Yeah, so I just really work on getting myself in the, and even brands that I like and appreciate, I'll interact with them or whatever. But if you sign up for those two sites and you make yourself active on those two sites, the opportunities are going to come up. You may have to wait a little bit as you really get yourself going, get yourself active, complete all of the surveys about your skin, your tone, your hair, what you like, your hobbies, complete all of that because all different. I've received offers for, I'm gonna just give you an idea, just a roundabout, a drill, like what you would go and buy at Home Depot. I've received offers for stuff like that, and I was like, yeah, I ain't gonna know what to do with that, so I couldn't take it. But it's all different kind of stuff. I received things for garage flooring, like the pads that people put down in their garage, like I don't know, anything can happen is what I'm saying. Anything can happen. So yes, you too can receive free products, baby. You do not have to be no 100,000 subscriber, $300,000, 300,000 follower. You don't have to. It just don't take all of that. It just doesn't. So get the process started. And as I think of more, I'll share more about how you can do it too. Because I just want to make sure that y'all understand that I'm not here doing these live sharing these products because I'm some big deal. I'm caught up in some kind of algorithm that is allowing me to and keep in mind blessings, but I'm caught up in some kind of algorithm where I'm just able to receive products. I don't know. But nevertheless, I have found it to be helpful to me, especially in the ways in which then it'll be certain stuff I don't have to buy, like washing powder. Okay, like washing powder. I think I've tried two different kinds of washing powders. One was like these washing powder sheets that are biodegradable and supposed to be good for the earth. I tried those, used every last one of them. Okay, every last one of them. And right now I'm trying seventh generation laundry detergent. I got the big size, so I'm still using it. I've received it was something else, the rinse aid for the dishwasher. I don't have to buy it. And then it was something else that I received that I was gonna talk about or just mention, not talk about. I've received so I get these deals from, and you this happens on Influencer, and they'll work through Walmart or Target, and they'll want you to go buy a certain thing. Like one time I had to go buy, I'm gonna just say French fries. Like go to the store and first see if the store got it. Here's your gift card. They give you a gift card to purchase, and go buy the French fries, make them at home, do a review and let us know. I've done that. Heavy cream. I ended up making some pasta with the heavy cream, all kind of stuff. So I just want to share that with y'all so that y'all know that, yeah, let's get, because we living in some strange times. So if you can sign up for these sites and help these companies out by doing reviews and giving visibility to their products with a little bit of your extra time, and then it's stuff that you don't have to spend your money on, then boom, there we have it. If even if it only does that, and you got a little free time to burn up, then let it do that. If you're trying to do content, leverage it. Leverage the free products into something. The thing that I learned before we move on to the next topic, though, is that I can say leverage the products and whatnot. I can say all of that. My mouth is dry, y'all. My mouth is dry from talking too much. That's why I know it's time to wrap it up. I can say that, but what I have learned in 2026 is that the results require my actions. I remember when I first told myself, like, okay, so first of all, we gonna start creating content with the products, or maybe I went on later and got some kind of deal where I had to create content. And I remember being so nervous and paralyzed. Like, doing something like this was just an idea in my head, or I had just been receiving products where all I got to do is go on there and give it some stars, and you know what I'm saying. I'm gonna say something about later influence. They, like, you might not get the trip. You know what I'm saying, you might not get the trip to Tucson, or you might not get the deal with Kellogg's. They have all of that kind of stuff on later influence. Like, you might not get the $5,000 deal with whatever, but one thing that they do have, that I'm waiting on one right now. I did a review on some Rolaids, and all I had to do was put the stars in there. I did not have to say a single word about this product, and I received a $15 gift card. Now, I already got the product, which, keep in mind, a sister with acid reflux and everything else of the nature of digestive problems, I was more than happy to review the Rolaids, but I didn't have to do nothing, and I have definitely used them, but I only had to give it the stars. I didn't have to say a word, and then I'll get my $15 gift card. So if you do sign up for later influence, definitely look for review campaigns like that, because yeah, it does happen. So paralyzed, baby, paralyzed, like, okay, the thing that you asked for is her, and now here I was just laying in the bed like, I don't know what I'm gonna do, I don't know how I'm gonna do. Imposter syndrome, like, okay, the opportunity is here, but I don't know how to handle the opportunity. Is the opportunity for me? Like, I don't know. But one thing I did discover is that I just had to actually do it. Like, once I would talk myself past all of the, and what if it don't turn out right? And my eyebrows ain't done. And once I move past all of that mess, I found that you just got to do it. So just like last night, I was getting ready to go out. So I would have put my makeup, put the lipstick on, baby, put the lipstick by Maybelline on. That lipstick have me so excited to put my makeup on. But anyway, I had done my makeup, and then I think I happened to look over. This was still in the wrapper, in the package. And I was like, "Oh, you got to do this. So I went on ahead, grabbed my tripod thing, got my phone together, and I started creating content for this. I hope that what I did is going to work out, because I honestly don't want to do it again. I want to make it work out. I don't think they wanted much. Maybe like an Instagram story or something like that, so I can make it work out. I got a lot of editing to do today, but yeah, I went on ahead and grabbed this. So it's just like learning as I go, learning, like, okay, you just did your makeup. You got about 10 minutes. Grab the camera. Let's do this real quick, like that. So anyway, I just encourage you all, and I hope that everybody get all the products that they want, okay? But with that being said, I was trying to get ready for this live this week, and I try to have a system or a way of doing things, but I don't know why, again, like, almost paralyzed, like, so why haven't you done the post to start saying something about the live? Why haven't you done the graphic to start saying something about the live? um Busy as well. Like last week was just like, it's not gonna happen. It's not gonna happen. It's already an issue. The times are not working. It's not gonna happen. But I don't know. I think I realized one day this week, I said, you got too many thoughts swirling through your head. Like I literally realized that my mind has been racing. Okay. I think one thing I might be experiencing is a little anxiety because y'all, my daughter is getting ready to graduate from college and I am so nervous. Like, I don't know why it's like got me. Maybe I'm concerned about how emotional I might become or whatever, but I think it's got me dealing with a little bit of anxiety. And I realized this week, I am so glad that I am not alone because, and I know I'm not, because I talk to people, I talk to my friends, I talk, everybody is kind of dealing with something, but it's a scary, like, I literally just was like, your mind is racing. That's the reason why you haven't like sat down and organized. I need to organize my thoughts. So, what I want to know, I have a planner. I use my calendar on my phone. I don't do so good with my planner these days. But how do y'all organize y'all thoughts? Like, comment and let me know. Just give me a little inside peek at your process, because I was like, baby, I'm not going to be able to operate like this with my mind just all day. You know what I'm saying? And never really like settling to a thing, What do y'all do to organize y'all thoughts? I need to know. I did utilize ChatGPT this week, and basically just asking ChatGPT like, hey, I'm feeling down because I'm behind on my home tasks and I'm behind on my self-care. I'm behind on, you know what I'm saying? My hair looking like one big sponge. Um, how do I catch up? Like, I want to catch up in 48 hours. So, oh, and I like to write stuff down too. It's a little harder these days because my hands have been in use occupationally for not almost, over 30 years. Everything from writing to being on a keyboard. And so writing is just hard for me, but I do appreciate it because I think it makes you remember things a little better. I started taking 30 minutes in pure quiet and just focus. That's what my deep is. What is that video of yours called? Deep? Is it called deep meditation? Is it called deep blue? I love that for like just bringing everything down for a minute. I'm probably gonna put it on when I end this live, because the last live that I did that same exact thing. I said, let's put the video on and let's bring it down a notch. Okay, let's bring it down a notch. The discombulation of menopause. I believe that too. I believe that. I very much believe. Honestly, I don't, but have recently thought I want to start using a planner. Okay. Deep Calm. It's Deep Calm. Yep, it's Deep Calm. Deep Calm. V's Authenticity, the video Deep Calm. And I'm sure that I have shared it in a community post before, but it is like perfect for let's just bring all this down a notch. Let's just bring it down. It's perfect for that. I love a planner, Lady K. I love a planner. And is this my plan? I like my planner this year because I allowed myself to go past my Dollar Tree planner because I had been in what they call it, timeout. And so I love my planner because it's got monthly and weekly. But I don't know why. This is the reason why I was using Dollar Tree planners, because I don't take the time, and I don't, you know what? It has to be intent. It's going to have to be intent. So maybe what I'll do is put on something like Deep Calm or any other video. It doesn't matter because all of them are calming. And just just tell myself dedicate 10 minutes, okay? And go sit down with your planner and your phone. Because when I do it the right way, I have my planner and my phone, and I just boogie board off the two of them. Like, okay, that you're going to need to come up on your phone because you're going to forget that. Okay, that, just write that in there, blah, blah, blah. And take about 10 minutes and do that. I need to get consistent with my planner. Me too. I'm not even doing really good with my journaling. And I was supposed to finish this journal that I'm currently using. I think it's on my side table next to my bed. I was supposed to finish that journal because it was supposed to be like, finish this journal, because when you finish this journal, you're going to start on a new journey. Like, you're going to start on some new thoughts, some new ideas, new ways of looking at life. And I haven't even finished that journal. Okay, I haven't even finished it. So it's like, yeah, you can't move on to a new journal until you finish that journal. I don't know. It's like, I put this story. I reposted it in my stories yesterday. It looked like I was trying to get my thoughts together right quick, did it? I was like, it's almost like I glitched. Like, I was trying to. It's like I glitched. Like, I was trying to. I don't know if y'all caught that, but anyway, um, hell, I forgot what I was getting ready to say. Anyway, there we go. Menopause. I forgot. I don't even remember what I was getting ready to say. I don't remember. So I need to do better with that. Yeah, I think 10 dedicated minutes and just like really dedicate to it. I'm not good at, this is why these lives are so important to me. This is why at least uploading one short a week, keeping the community posts going, because this is my consistency test. Like, it's like, you not gonna really get nowhere with nothing if you ain't consistent. You're not gonna get nowhere with this hair. You're not gonna get nowhere with this skin. You're not gonna get nowhere with this fat. I haven't taken Zepbound in several weeks, y'all, because there's currently an issue between my insurance company and the pharmacy. I'm a little bit over Walgreens. Uh, I'm thinking about ending my relationship with Walgreens, but it's an issue, and in order for me to pick it up, it's $1,300. So I was like, well, that's over with. I don't understand why they play these games. I honestly don't. Like, if you develop the drug to help people lose weight so that you can market it as a weight loss drug to be approved through insurance, then why do you put all of these like little ramifications on it, all of these caveats, all of these limitations? I don't get it, because it's not going to help anybody lose weight. Now, it's plenty of people that have been consistent. I feel like because of my health situation and the side effects, it's like I had to have a test period to know what to do. Like, how do I want to operate with this? But apparently the insurance company doesn't like that. Maybe I didn't pick up the last refill in time. Well, if Walgreens would actually be open sometimes and I don't get the text every day that my Walgreens is closed, I even started utilizing two different Walgreens. So now I get two sets of text messages. Your Walgreens pharmacy is closed. This Walgreens pharmacy is closed. That Walgreens pharmacy is closed. That one across town is closed. It's closed. It's all closed. So I don't know. So currently I'm not on Zipbound, and I've been having a nice little eating good time. But not a lot though, I would say. My appetite is still definitely very limited, but I've been able to expand, what it is that I eat or whatever. Uh I ended mine a few years ago. Several customers had been in line well before closing. When time to close came. Oh yeah, I'm getting ready to be done with them. My doctor actually um suggested Beverly Hills Pharmacy, which is nowhere close to me, but he actually indicated that they are excellent and they deliver all over town, and people do not have issues with them. The lines at CVS are out of control because people have switched over from Walgreens to see Walgreens gonna end up tumbling. Uh there's about to, I know. And I that's where I get my prescriptions. That I literally depend, my life depends on my prescriptions. And so I've always had a little anxiety about that or whatever, but never really an issue. I have learned how to like kind of work the system and stay stocked up on the essential prescriptions and whatnot. Uh, yeah, Walgreens probably need to go back to having packaged liquor. Remember Walgreens used to have the little, remember well, I don't know. It depends on the Walgreens, but like my grandmother lived in Northwood. So the Walgreens that was close to her, like at Natural Bridge and you would have to be a St. Louis person to understand what I'm saying. But the Walgreens at Natural Bridge and Lucas and Hunt used to have a little packaged liquor section that you would walk like into it. Like it was in the store, but it was kind of separated. Remember that? They probably need to go back to selling packaged liquor. Like, just get y'all a nice look, get rid of that damn aisle with all that random ass wine and shit, and get you a true liquor department. Y'all gonna have to do something because the pharmacy is going down. This is the well, I wiped it off. I did wipe it off, but yeah, so that right there. But yeah, so okay, so that's good. Those are some things. Okay, Sony said walk. My doctor always recommends walking as a way of like clearing the mind. And I know that it's good, but I would need to actually do that. Maybe I just start. My girlfriend says she actually walks the perimeter of Walmart, I think once or twice, and that's like her walk. She's indoors, she's safe, and she said there's other people that are doing it in the morning too. So I don't know. Maybe I could get off into something like that because baby, these loose K9s, these loose K9s, and why come I came home one day, I have a fear of dogs. Okay. I don't know where it came from. I've never been bitten by a dog. I don't know where it came from. So I come home one day and it's a guy on top of a Jeep, on top of the manager's Jeep, as a matter of fact, and he's like calling out to me. Well, I look and I see this big ass dog, and he is like literally almost in tears. And he was like, "Can you please save me from the dog? Please, please. I just want, because I want that dog, please." And it's like I felt so helpless because what was I gonna do for him? So I let the window down and kind of tried to do this, like tell the dog get away from him so that that'll give him time to get away. But I got to get in the house too. So I couldn't even get out the car because this dog was like literally right there. A guy came with a leash and came and got the dog, but I feel so bad for the guy because I literally could not help him. I could not help this guy and I felt bad. So walking, it was something else that Sony has said. I call her Sony. I think I'm supposed to be saying Sunny too, but journaling, that'll be our time with the V's authenticity video, the planner, the phone. 10 minutes, dedicate 10 minutes, see if I could stay on task for 10 minutes. Walking, I love the idea that I need to do that anyway because I don't want the fact that I can't get zip bound to hold me back. Like, I don't want to do that. At least do it for the, if not even for weight loss, just do it for the cardio, the health, or whatever. I'll get there. The season is getting there where I'll be going to see my sunset, so that gives me a little bit of walk, lots of vitamin D. So that's coming, and I'm happy. Um, and what did we say? I'm gonna use chat. I'm gonna use Chat GPT. 30 minutes in the quiet. Menopause. What we gonna do about that, B Hunt? Oh my God. And then I gotta go to the doctor too, y'all. This is the last thing I'm gonna tell y'all. I'm so afraid of loose dogs. I don't see how I know, and I used to do it. During the C19, I would put my headphones on and put my neo soul music on, and I would hit the bricks, have the sun shining in my face. Walking feels really good. It really does. Like when you really get off into it, it feels, when you have all of your tools and you embrace, it feels really good. I'm good with walking around the park. I'm gonna get off into that too. Especially since daylight saving time. I gotta do something, y'all. Um, but the loose dog situation has literally stopped me from, I can't do no neighborhood walking. It's dogs turn up other people dogs. It's dog. nah. And I'm afraid of dogs, so you know it's gonna be a whole scene. It's gonna be a whole baby. It's gonna be a whole scene if a dog get after me. So I have to choose safe things now. I know this finna sound crazy what I'm getting ready to say to y'all after I just said all that, but I'm slowly opening myself up to the idea of getting a dog. But I look at it like it'll be my dog. So we gonna have our own groove and what we do. Hopefully my dog like to chill like me. I'm gonna give my dog a little bed to go next to my bed. I don't know. He ain't gonna be able to see the TV though. So, but anyway, that and plus my daughter want another dog. I'm like, baby, you ain't even here to take care of a dog. You're not here to take care of a dog. But I am opening myself up to it. So there we have that. So anyway, y'all, anything else to discuss before we get off of here and go about our Saturdays? I think I'm going to chill out for about an hour, just relax or whatever, because I've been up early. I got home. I didn't get home late because I really don't stay out late no more, but you know, and then I had to jump up real early this morning. So I'm a little spent right now. So wait a minute, what's the oh no about? Oh, me about getting a dog? I know, but it's you know, I think it could be somewhat therapeutic and you know, have me a little friend. Have me a little friend. Little friend her. You know, long as they know, don't get on my couch, don't get on my bed, don't none of that. Stop. 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 You got shelter, you got food, and you got your comforts. Don't get on my stuff though. Okay. Don't go in my kitchen either. Okay. Yeah. Oh, I do too. That's why I had to ask ChatGPT because I was like, first of all, it was spring break and my daughter was here for a week, honey. She dedicated herself. I'm gonna be at home, mama. I'm not gonna be in the Caribbean. I'm not gonna be in Chicago. I'm not gonna be in Houston. I'm not gonna be here. I'm not gonna be there. I'm gonna be at home. So I was like, okay. So we had a really good spring break. We ate lots of food. We got addicted to Longhorn Steakhouse again, but we had a really good spring break. But as a result, yeah, it was looking crazy up in here. Okay, it was looking crazy. Not me, not in a bad way, but just me knowing that like we've been so busy. I definitely needed to do floors. I need to do my floors. I need to change my bed. I need to deep clean these bathrooms. Like it just was time for things to occur. And but baby spring break wore me out. Okay. I call this year's spring break the lemon drop spring break. Baby, I was lemon dropped out. Okay. I was tired. I was tired. You know, then I started worrying when it was time for her to go. Like, so I was off task with my home stuff with myself and it just made me feel down. I don't know, it made me feel down and I guess it made me feel down because again at the beginning of 2026 I was like either we doing this or we not doing this, so let's act like we're doing it. And I got on routine with a lot of different things like my self-care, my home stuff. I just got on routine, and so being off routine just had me feeling bad. I asked ChatGPT. ChatGPT was like, "We can break this down. You can get it done in 48 hours. Boom, boom, boom. This is what you gonna do." I forgot to add in with ChatGPT. You got to tell it everything. I forgot to say, okay, I have to generally by 7 p.m. I'm gonna make sure we know what we eating for dinner, make sure my mom has her food for dinner or whatever, you know, just like different things that occur. So I couldn't fulfill the 48 hours that Chat GPT gave me because it was like other stuff happening. And I was like, okay, so not getting none of that done. But what I did do, because I was like, baby, not sliding to the dark side over no simple shit. Okay, not sliding to the dark side. I just started doing little stuff. I cleaned my kitchen up. I mopped my kitchen floor. I went in the bathrooms. I cleaned the toilets. I went on here, started washing sheets. And you know what I'm saying? I said, just do a little bit each day and it'll all come together. So do I mean, there's not enough hours. I know it's not. And I actually started getting upset on Sunday because I'll be like, it's Sunday and work starts back tomorrow, and I haven't. That's what I'm saying. It's like I was tumbling. I was tumbling. I was going to the dark side because I was like, work is tomorrow. She back on the highway going home. I ain't, my floor is dirty. My laundry piled up. I just started really just like feeling overwhelmed. But we getting there. Got some stuff done this week. So woo, got content. That's the other thing on my top of my head, content, because I got all these native products, which each one of them is going to require some kind of content post. This yeah, so I just like kind of just started going down, baby. But you know what, I'm just a person, so I have to remind myself of that. Anyway, I hope that everybody has, and y'all just people too, so we just do we just do what we can do. Anyway, I hope that, Lady K, April M, I don't know why you got M on there. Is your okay, stop, cut, saying too much. Big boy, I'm not cooking. I ain't playing. That's the other thing. I haven't. And then I was like, my baby gonna be up there by herself for Easter with no ham and macaroni and cheese. It's like just a lot of stuff on my mind. This is the reason why I say my thoughts are my mind is racing. Just like so many things. I'm not gonna cook. Me and my mother talked about it and was like, nah. Uh it's enough time today. I could run in the store and just get something simple just so we could have like food at home. But my mother was like, nah, I'm gonna give me some Lee's chicken and call it a day. So I don't, it's just not gonna be one of those type of Easters, I guess. It's just not gonna be one of them. So anyway, okay, y'all. I even worked myself up just talking about the talking about the issues. Done worked myself up. Okay. Oh, I have made no plans to cook and thought it's a shame, but just had we. Oh yeah, no. And I'm gonna make myself not think that it's a shame. Okay, I'm gonna make myself. Let me tell y'all something, and then I'm gonna let y'all go for real because it's we at an hour and 40 minutes. And now I like that idea. My brother, he always barbecues for my daughter when she comes home. Oh, I'm gonna go to get the grill going. So we had barbecue last Sunday, and that kind of took us through for a couple of days. She takes some with her, and then we had some. So that was cool. That I do like that a lot. I like the idea that we're going to a restaurant. I like that too. I like that. I kind of want to start embracing restaurants for everything, even Thanksgiving. Even Christmas. Let's just lighten the load and just go sit together and break bread, and then we can go back home and nothing is messed up, and we can watch the games or something like that or whatever. But just something different. Just something different. So I forgot what I was even talking about, y'all. I don't remember because I'm spiraling quick. I'm spiraling quickly. I'm spiraling quickly. Big boy, sports bar, hot wings, fire, all that, and a bag of chips. And I feel like I could eat me some now. Like I don't even eat hot wings because of my acid reflux. But baby, when I tell you that I told him the hot wings was so good, in fact, is what I'm saying before I let y'all go. This is a St. Louis thing. The hot wings was so good, in fact, that I had to stop eating them. I was like, no, because you finna start dog walking these wings. Like, just stop, 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 stop. Because it's embarrassing. You done ate three. We're going to wait till we get home and eat the rest of them. That way, you can eat them the way you want to eat them. I had to stop eating them. I just had to stop. I just had to stop, literally. So anyway, y'all, that is it, and that is all. I mean, like literally, it takes a load off. I remember going to a Bayou Classic in New Orleans one Thanksgiving and felt it was everything. Now I know it feel like this could be for women, some women, this it feel like a dream, don't it? Like literally. I had even found a house, just say like an Airbnb in Innsbruck Resorts. It's just a little bit right outside of St. Louis, not very far at all. And I had suggested to my family, I said we can, because it's not far, so we can go to Walmart, get our stuff, drive out there, do everything there, spend the night, and come home. Just do something different, okay? So yeah, anyway. But yeah, it's a dream to me. I would love to sit up in a restaurant listening to forks clanking on plates, okay, and feed my face and pay the bill and then go home and get back in my comfortable clothes and put the games on or whatever. I would love that. I also found the new I'm going to embrace doing nothing. You V, don't let us nah, V, come on now. It's okay to get the grill. I actually think grilling is a fun, if you gotta cook on Easter, I think grilling is actually a fun thing to do on Easter. Grilling, okay? Keep it simple. Throw them corn on the cobs and then baked beans on there too and call it a day. Okay, and call it a day. Call it a day. I actually love that idea, especially y'all. The breeze last night, the weather felt so good last night. It almost felt like dreamy, like I was walking back in. I'm so okay. Go and let him do it. Do your husband cook, V? Cause I'm like, oh, how would I work with a man that cook? Because I love to cook. And I think I'll be kind of like, you know what I'm saying? How would I be able to? You just got to let them do it, right? You just got to let them do it. You have to release the control and just let them do it, okay? But I ain't mad at that at all, V. Yes, get that in for yourself. Get that in for yourself. Wait a minute, Lady K. So you saying let them cook, let them cook, let them cook, let them cook. Y'all, I am so silly when I get on these lives with y'all, but that is a testament to how much I enjoy them. And that's the reason why I'm glad that we have this midlife talk live. Because again, like I said, we come on here and talk about anything because we have the life experience to do that. And then we have the things going forward that now that we've had some life experience, we know to like start really thinking about that, consider that, research that, check into that. So we are already checking into the future. And then plus, not only that, if you are blessed in that way, you have your ancestors, you have your elders in your family to look to and say, yep, that's gonna be the program. That's gonna be the program. That's what I said. I always admire. That's what I loved about the Armani because I was like, baby, I have always loved me a lady like Mary Spencer. Okay, I hope I'm not saying too much. Let me know, friend. Hopefully not. That had a loaded dresser or side table. Okay, loaded. I love that, baby. That's one time a woman told me I was admiring her bed, right? These are things that we need to start thinking about, okay? And then I'm gonna let y'all go. I was talking to a woman because I love the bed. I love the bed. I think it's called a selenophile, but I love the bed. But I was speaking with a woman that loves the bed, and you know who I'm talking about, friend. And I remember admiring her bed, and it sat up high, of course, as a queen's throne should. And I gave her, I complimented her bed. And she said to me, this is the type of stuff you're supposed to remember. And it's been years. She said to me, this is my last bed. This is my last bed. So that was her way of letting me know why the bed was so nice and so big and tall, extravagant. You might not be into extravagant beds. I don't think I'm, even though I love a bed, I don't think I'm an extravagant bed person. But I do know the site where I'm gonna get my last bed from. But yeah, she said that that was her last bed, and that resonated with me so strongly. Like it spoke to different things. It spoke to different categories about aging and maturing, preparing. You know what I'm saying? It spoke to increasing quality so that you don't have to keep buying. Um it just was, it resonated and I've never forgotten it. I've literally never forgotten it. So when somebody say something like that and I never forget it and it sticks with me real hard, yeah. And basically Women that like the bed, I pay strong attention to because I don't know. I guess because I'm a solidifier. So, you know what I'm saying? I'm looking at their side. I'm talking about like my friends' mothers. Like you go over their house and tell her to come in here and tell me hi. And you go in there and you looking like, damn, she got all Lancome, Estee Lauder, all that shit up on her shit. She got little cute little glass, little thing. She got the little powder puff. She got vases. She got crystals. She got perfume. She got, it's like I always was attracted to that. So it's like I kind of knew that my side table would always be full of shit because I always admired it. Like, this is so freaking cool. Like, you can actually be a grown lady and just be in bed with all your things, watching TV with your bonnet on or your turban or your scarf and talking shit. You know what I'm saying? Dinner bubbling in the kitchen, chilling. I was like, that's the kind of life I want right there. That's me right there. Everybody got to find their lane. You know, you have to find the one that works for you. And I just recalled that's what worked for me. But I mostly recalled that that woman told me, this is my last bed. I complimented her bed and she said, this is my last bed. So that is a nice little thought for us to end with. I appreciate you all so much. I appreciate the people that know me personally and that take time out to be here to support me. Because when I tell you that that is one of the most important things in life, I also appreciate the people equally that don't know me personally, but know me from the YouTube streets or social media or whatever, and you just come on here, or you discovered that this is your tribe. This is my tribe. They midlife. They talking about what I want to talk about. I appreciate you equally. Thank you all for being here because it makes what I thought of in my head and actually have carried out, it makes it make sense. You know what I'm saying? It makes it like, see, that's the reason why you should have done it. But believe it or not, the very first live, you have a great day too, B Hunt. The very first live that I did in this particular series in 2026, I told myself, I said, if they don't come, you still got to do it. You still got to do it because this is not a popcorn situation. This is going to be a work up to situation. So I appreciate you all for being here. Have a great weekend. Most of all, I want you to have a safe weekend. I hope that you have a great Easter. And yeah, we'll talk again soon because I'll be doing community posts and uploading shorts. I might forget to put that social media stuff, but I'm gonna do it because listen, I'm finna write it down. Okay. Have a good weekend, guys. I appreciate you all very, very much. Be safe and enjoy your holiday tomorrow. Bye. Bye. You too, V. Have a good weekend. Uh I be listening to Gunna. Do y'all listen to Gunna? I listen to Gunna. His music is so like Gunna got good driving music. I'll talk to y'all later. Bye. Have a good weekend. Mwah, mwah, mwah. Be safe, everybody. Mwah, mwah, mwah. Bye.